Good morning, viewers, followers, feed clickers. What do you call it? People whose video this popped up in their feed for some reason. Welcome, and thank you for your interest. So I'm back at it again, second day doing this sort of blog thing, or at least second day in a row. I was kind of doing a blog thing before, but I lost steam, I lost momentum, and I didn't keep that up. But this time I plan on making it a daily thing. I was kind of scratching and scrambling for what topics I was going to discuss, but I was reading this book. Well, I'm still currently reading the book. It's called, oh boy. Yeah, that doesn't sound good when I can't think of the name. It's this book about self-improvement. I own it on Own. It's on Amazon Kindle, or just on Kindle, however you'd say it. And it's a book on self-improvement, and it's been very helpful to me. I'm just trying to figure out how to get to the Kindle section on Amazon. So Amazon App Store. See, you know, it's going to be faster if I just get to it on my phone, so let me see what disappointing news. Gonna have to compartmentalize that. Yeah, I should have looked at my phone or recording. So the book is called 30 Days Habits to Change Your Habits, Change Your Life by Mark Ricklau. And it's an amazing book. One of the things that it mentions is, move that out of the way, get a little bit of a cleaner shot, and that wire too. Sorry about that. The thing that he just mentioned in his book last night was mapping out your perfect day. And there are some tips in the book that are a little bit repetitive of things that he's mentioned before. Like before, there was a tip to take some time out and meditate about your next day. Meditate how it's going to go, what you want to do, and he says that he does it on Sundays for the whole week, so that he's not stuck in a sort of paralysis during his week, or overwhelmed with priorities and unsure of what to handle first. So some of the thoughts are a little bit repetitive, although that's a little bit different. Anyway, the one that caught my attention was mapping out your perfect day. And that is one thing that I want to start doing, because it seems like at the end of most days that are not as productive as I want it to be, I kind of think about what I could have done instead during the day, and different orders that I could have done things in, and how I wish I would have had a little bit more focus during certain things. But, excuse me. But I end up kind of repeating the same thing the next day and reflecting on my day before I go to sleep and thinking, man, I kind of wish I would have did things a little bit differently. So this is a great piece of advice that is trying to figure out how to not get the coffee to block my hand. Well, I guess I'll just set it over there. I'll get a cleaner shots of the coffee, excuse me. And that's something I want to start doing, and that's what I want to start making these blog videos about for now. And if I ever have anything more interesting to talk about, then I'll do that instead. This is kind of a recap of yesterday's video a little bit, except I have more clarity about what I want to go over. And yeah, so what I want to do today. This morning I was planning to go hiking with some friends, and I'm still going to do that. I'm actually about to go out as soon as I finish recording this video, but I did not want to leave the house before making this video because I'm supposed to meet there at 10. I'm supposed to meet them there at 10, and if I record it after 10, like whatever time we get back and I got some things to do right after that, that's kind of going to ruin the point of imagining or planning out my perfect day, since it'll be like midday. And also I know that if I don't do it right now, I know myself well enough to know that it probably will not get done. So the earlier I get certain things done, the better. Now, my perfect day, after I go hiking, well, instead of trying to plan out every little activity in a row, I should probably plan out what objectives I want to achieve for the day. I want to finish drawing 2 pictures in Photoshop using the skills that I just learned from a course. If anybody wants some more information on that, then just let me know. I will be happy to share the info. I want to finish 2 pictures in Photoshop. I want to apply some things that I learned in the course in those pictures. I want to... That's the main thing. You know, there's this one dude that I met from church. He was a guy a few years younger than me, and he seemed like he, was kind of in the same position as me, kind of looking for some friends, just to go and hang out with, just, do stuff with. So, I've been meaning to shoot him a message. I will do that when I finish recording this and before I start up my car to go to the to hiking. So I've been meaning to shoot him a message, just see how he's doing, see if he wants to catch a drink sometime, just go to a bar. He doesn't drink, but that's cool. They got they got soda there. If you don't drink, they got soda, so that's fine. And let me see what else I want to do. I know I should start planning what I'm going to do for meal prep for this week, so that I can get my ingredients today, so that I can start cooking all of them tomorrow. And I also want to... it just left my... Oh yeah, and going back to Photoshop, I want to get started on my next lesson in the course as well, and ideally finish up that lesson. Now that is a lot of things to do, because, okay, so try and put all of those things in order. I'm going to meet some friends to go hiking. That's probably going to take around 2 hours. I have lunch. We're going to be going to lunch after, and I really shouldn't have planned for lunch, because I have a lunch kind of meeting to attend for all the teachers at the church, and that's something that they've been planning for a few weeks, so I want to have an appetite for that, And I also have one last meal prep that I made for the week to eat, so hey, those are fabulous first world problems to have, having too much food to eat. Hey man, I am fortunate, very blessed, very, very fortunate to have been born in a first world country and to have life as, the quality of life that I do. And I hope that everyone watching this video has the same blessings as well, if not now, that you can get to a position of comfort in your life as well, so that you can enjoy the same amenities that the rest of us do, the rest of us Americans do, the rest of us in the first world do, and also be, just be comfortable and safe in your life. This is a little bit of an aside, but for everyone else in a first world country, that is something that you need to be thankful for every single day of your life. Every single day. You need to be thankful that you were born in the country that you were born in, that you don't need to, struggle, search, and scrap for food, that you don't need to be worried about, living in warfare, wondering if you're going to get bombed or if you're going to get shot, or who's going to, try and, even kidnap you, or just commit a random, senseless act of violence. Some of those things can happen in first world countries as well, but by and large, not at all in the same capacity that it does to our friends in not necessarily, lesser developed parts of the world, but also parts of the world that are just experiencing turmoil right now. Shout out to Palestine. Free Palestine. Free them. There is no justice until Palestine is free. Now, back to what I was saying before. Going hiking, supposed to be having lunch with him after, then supposed to be going to a teacher's lunch at church, and then still have one more meal prep thing to eat for the day, although I guess I can save that to eat for tomorrow as well. And then, the air conditioner is coming on. Hopefully it is not too distracting for you all. And after that, let me see. After lunch for the teachers, then I can come back home and start working on, I can finish up the one picture that I have planned in Photoshop, and then I can take a break from that, and I can start making a plan for my meal prep, and then I can get, depending on what time it is, then I can either get started on my second picture in Photoshop, or I can go out and get my ingredients for my meal prep for tomorrow, and then depending on what time it is, if I'm hungry again, I probably won't be. But if I am, then I can eat that, second thing the meal prep that I had left over from the week. And then after that, I should probably make some phone calls, just call my mom and my grandma just to make contact with them. And let me see. After that, I will get started on the second course, and that probably won't be until way later on in the evening, until around, sorry if my mic keeps on, if my voice keeps on kind of going to this side a little bit and then going to this side a little bit. I keep on looking at the screen where that's recording me, so I should probably minimize